going to show you a quick little weekend makeup and a tutorial on how to do a chunky braid. So today we're going to use Lullaby, Miha, Mama, and Ginger. I'm going to prime my lid with my brightening highlight. I'm going to use Mama all over my lid all the way up to my eyebrows. Now I'm going to be adding Lullaby in the outer corners and along my lash line. Now Ginger in the middle of my lid. And Miha in my crease for a little pop of color. I'm going to add Black Friday eyeliner along my upper lash line, and I'll go back later and add it underneath my eye. Now I'm just blending everything together and adding a little bit of Lullaby underneath my eyes as well. I'm going to add that Black Friday underneath my eyes as well. I'm using the Trust eyeshadow to fill in my brows using the Hotline brush. For the weekend, I'm going to do light coverage. I'm going to be creating a BB cream with my moisturizer and my main highlight. Just going to give a very, very light coverage. Just going to mix the two on the back of my hand and then blend that all over. I'm going to add a little bit of my brightening highlight underneath my eyes just for a little bit of brightness. I'm using my 30-second hack brush for this technique. I'm adding a little bit of contour. My contour color is indigo. Just on the hollows of my cheeks, along my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, and then on my jawline. Now I'm adding my Bella bronzer to just warm up my face a little bit. I'm using the domed side of my B squared brush to blend that in. Now I'm adding my lip and cheek. Today I'm going to be using Royal. I'm blending that together with the fluffy side of my B square brush. I'm going to be adding Royal on my lips as well. Now I'm going to be using my ELF setting powder all over my face. My last step is my illuminator under the eyebrows, down the bridge of my nose, on the top of my cheekbones, and then on my cupid's bow. I like to do that last because then it keeps that glow. I'm going to curl my eyelashes and add a coat of Lash Princess mascara. Now on for my braid. So I'm going to be using the Living Proof Dry Volume Blast and a comb and a clear elastic. So I start off by teasing at the roots just to give a little volume on both sides. Now I bring all of my hair over to the one side, and I start with a smaller chunk of hair, separate it into 3 parts, and then I'm going to start braiding, and I'm going to be braiding underneath the middle strand to do a Dutch braid. The smaller the chunks, the more intricate the braid's going to be. I usually start off with smaller chunks on the top of my head, and then as I'm starting to add more hair around my head, I will add bigger chunks just so it stays in really well. I'm going to keep braiding and adding sections all the way around my head, from the back all the way up to the front. I'm going to continue that Dutch braid by just braiding under the middle strand. So once you get to about your neck, you're just going to keep adding those sections in so that all of your hair is all together, and you're going to be doing a regular 3-strand braid. I continue doing the Dutch braid by just braiding under that middle strand. I'm not going to add a clear elastic yet because we're going to pancake that braid out by making it bigger. So I'm going to use that dry volume blast, spray my hair, and then I'm going to gently pull and massage those sections out to make my braid a little bit fuller. I'm also going to pull on the back of my hair a little bit just to fluff it out a little bit. Now I'm going to add the clear elastic on the bottom so that I can fluff out the bottom part of my braid. And the more you pull on it, the bigger it's going to get. Now I'm just going to be adding 2 bobby pins because I have some hair that falls out in the back. So I just like to put that all together. Slide it down a little bit so I can fluff it out more. Spray some hairspray on. And I'm good to go.